Hey there, my friend. It's time for our weekly wisdom card draw. This is your time to pause, ground yourself in the moment, connect to your body and soul, reclaim the power you have to create your life in each moment, and commit or recommit to shining your light in the world. To help you do that, I'm going to draw a card from Running Your World, the companion deck to my book, Running the World, Marathon Memoirs from the 7 Continents. And each card has a photo from one of the continents on the front and an inspirational message and reflection prompts on the back. Now, before I draw a card, like I always do, I want to invite you to let yourself arrive in this moment. So maybe that's taking a deep breath or shaking a little bit, just shaking off what has gone before, shaking off anything that will come after. Just letting yourself be right here, right now. Giving yourself the gift of this time and space just for you. For just these few minutes out of the day, let go of any demands being made on you, demands you're placing on yourself. Letting yourself just rest in the present and be open to whatever comes out of this video, out of this message, out of these few moments. So if you want some help of connecting to the present, if you're like, how do I even do that? You can always focus on the breath. So the breath is always in the present. Your body is always in the present. The mind loves to wander into the past or wander into the future and can take away from the present, can take you out of the present very, very easily and quickly. But the breath, again, is always only ever here and now. So if you take this moment to just notice the sensations of the breath coming in and going out, what does that mean? So if you want to close your eyes, if that helps you focus on the breath better, or you can keep them open. There is no right or wrong way to do this. Whatever works best for you in this moment is the best thing to do. So tomorrow, maybe you'll do something different. Or if you try this again later on in the day, maybe you have your eyes open then or closed now or whatever. The moments always change, right? The moment is always a new experience. So whatever that looks like, just noticing maybe the sensation of the air coming through the nose. Maybe coming out through the mouth. Whatever it is, maybe you notice the breath most in the chest or in the belly. Wherever you notice the passage of air or the presence of air most, just focus your attention there. Noticing the rise and the fall, the expansion, the contraction, maybe that physical feeling of air coming in and going out. So whatever that feels like for you, just taking a few moments to just rest in that awareness of the breath. It is always working for you 24/7. How often do you really notice it? You're just giving a little nod or a wink of gratitude to the breath, saying thank you for being for me, here for me always. And as you notice the breath, there is no need to be counting your breaths or breathing in any specific way. No need for deep breathing. It's all about really noticing what is already here to be noticed. There's plenty of techniques out there for doing measured breathing and all those different kinds of things, and there's a time and a place always. But for just these moments of awareness, just being aware of the breath is all that is needed, and really that thing that can connect you to the present moment. So as you continue to connect with the breath, I am going to bring the cards to my heart and ask to be guided to the message that most wants to speak to you today. And with that intention up there, I'm going to shuffle the cards, and you can just keep breathing, noticing those sensations of the breath, expressing gratitude for the breath. And our card today is, all right, play. All right. So here we have a humpback whale in Antarctica. It's the little tail of the whale's tail, as it were. All right, so the message of play. What is this telling us today? When was the last time you let yourself play? Take your cue from nature. Animals play. Whales leap out of the water, slap their tails on the surface, and dive, just for the fun of it. Play stimulates your creativity. It releases pent-up stress that was never intended to stay in your body. It strengthens your resilience. Yet do you tend to treat it as a luxury? You'll play when all the work is done. And the work is never done, so the play never happens. Ask yourself, do I have time not to play? What if the pause you took to nourish your creative self led to the very breakthrough you've been working so hard to achieve? What if it unleashed the real you? And what if it was just plain fun? How will you play today? It's just letting that message sink in and flow through you. The message of play most wanted to speak to you today. So have you been taking things a little too seriously lately? Have you been taking yourself a little too seriously? Easy to do, been there, done that. But you get to play, and in fact, play itself is so nourishing and resilience building, as our message said. It is a necessary part of life that we tend to associate just with kids. Only kids get to play, but guess what? Adults get to play too. So as you hear that message, just noticing anything that's coming up for you. Maybe you notice thoughts or emotions or physical sensations. Maybe all of the above or none of the above. Letting whatever is coming up be information. Not needing to push any sensations or thoughts or emotions away. Not needing to chase after any. Just being curious about what they're telling you. How is your soul responding to the message of play? Trusting that whatever is coming up is for your highest good. So let's read that one again. Again, we've got our whale here in Antarctica. Play. When was the last time you let yourself play? Take your cue from nature. Animals play. Whales leap out of the water, slap their tails on the surface, and dive, just for the fun of it. Play stimulates your creativity. It releases pent-up stress that was never meant to stay in your body. It strengthens your resilience. Yet do you tend to treat it as a luxury? You'll play when all the work is done, and the work is never done, so the play never happens. Ask yourself, do I have time not to play? What if the pause you took to nourish your creative self led to the very breakthrough you've been working so hard to achieve? What if it unleashed the real you? And what if it was just plain fun? How will you play today? Again, letting that one sink in. Being curious about what wanted to speak to you about this specifically today in this moment. Letting whatever that is move through you. Trusting that you are always led to the message that most serves you in that moment. Sometimes there's a, oh, really, I really wanted this other card to come out today, or an excitement, or whatever it is. It's all totally normal and fine and there for your information. So if you're like, oh, right, that reminder to play, or oh, yay, liberating, that reminder to play, whatever you're feeling, totally normal and exactly what you need to be experiencing right now. So as you explore this message of play this week, you can play around with what kind of play actually brings you joy and brings you nourishment. Maybe there's new things you want to try or things you used to do that brought you joy that you want to pick back up again. There's a lot of experimentation here, and we grow and change over the years. So, what play looks and feels like to you might be different than it was 5 years ago, or even 1 year ago, or a month ago. Life changes at quite a pace sometimes. So, let your exploration be play in and of itself. So, as always, thank you so much for being here today. I honor you for giving yourself the gift of this time and space, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. Take care, my friend.